Hello, this is Mike Gatorno, Senior Marketing Specialist, and today we're going to use Medicare.gov to enter, save, and reference drug lists for your clients. Now, rather than try and explain to you how to do this, we're actually going to show you how by using Medicare.gov's website, step-by-step instructions. So, obviously, the first step is to pull up Medicare.gov, which you can see here. This is the official website for Medicare, and we're going to want to find health and drug plans. So, this button right here on the main screen, Find Health and Drug Plans, we'll go ahead and click that. Now it'll ask us to do a Medicare plan finder. We have two options here. We could do a general search via zip code, or we could do a more personalized search if we have our client's Medicare number, last name, party effective date, and date of birth. If you don't have the information or don't want to use that information, you could simply use their zip code and have the same effects of saving their drug lists. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in my zip code and find plans. The next thing I'll do is ask us some basic Medicare information. First one, how do we get your Medicare coverage? And to keep things simple, I'm going to just pick Original Medicare. It'll ask us a couple optional questions. Do we have a separate Medicare drug plan or a Medigap policy? Again, to keep things simple for today's purpose, we're going to skip those. And do we get any extra help for our prescription drug costs? I'm going to click on I don't get any extra help, but if you do want to come back later on and click on some of these, it will give you drop downs to ask levels of subsidy. But again, for today, we're just going to keep it simple and click I don't get any extra help. And of course, there are little question marks there to further explain the question. So continue to plan results. It'll ask us now to enter in our drug information as soon as the screen comes up. And as you can see, we'll go ahead and enter in the name of drug. So we'll go ahead and pick one Zocor as an example. And it'll ask us what dosage we take, how many we take, what frequency, once every 1 month, every 2 months, every 3 months. And then pharmacy type, do we get retail or mail order? Again, we're going to just leave the defaults up here and add drug dosage. And another cool feature about Medicare.gov, it'll tell us if there's a generic available. Like in this situation, Simvastatin is a generic for Zocor. So we're going to go ahead and say we take the generic and continue. Now on the bottom here, you'll see that it actually has my drug list, which will allow us to save up to 25 drugs. And we'll be able to change dose, add, or remove drugs if we reference this list later on. Now to get back to this list, as you can see to the right, it says retrieve my saved drug list. It'll give us a drug list ID, it'll give us a password, date, and zip code. Just write the information down for your client and you'll have access to the drug list later on when you log back into Medicare.gov. Just go through the motions. When you get to this screen, it'll ask you to enter that in. Or you could use a different drug list. If you click that, when you get here to the blank screen again, you just enter in your drug list, the password, date, and you can retrieve that list. We're gonna go back. Because one more cool feature before we go is you can print your drug list if you don't want to jot down the notes. And this is a nice thing to give to your clients so they have a list of their prescribed drugs that you went over with them. And they'll even have their date, their drug list ID, and the password date. And they'll have a full listing of their drugs. So that is how you do this on Medicare.gov. If you have questions or further comments about this, please give us a call at 1-800-689-2800 or visit us at smsteam.net. And we also have our university with more ideas and videos to help you expand your business.